That's your ex.
How are you? President Biden, we are excited to have you here, and I want to introduce you to Heather Zaccanini, one of our instructors here at the college.
Pleasure to meet you.
Heather's been here for 23 years. She's going to introduce a student.
You're 7.
Thank you. Yeah.
Hi.
This is Jason Boring, one of our students.
Very nice
Jason,
to meet you.
how are you, man?
I'm excellent.
Good to see you.
Heather, tell the president a little bit about our programs.
So you are standing in our manufacturing lab. This lab was remodeled about 6 years ago to make it bigger and allow room for more machines, more equipment. We are in the process of designing our new building. So this is the baby version of what we will have. Please come back and visit. We are building a new building.
50,000 square feet, a advanced technology innovation. We'll be doing this stuff.
You're kidding.
Plus welding and air conditioning and all those things.
Good for you.
And it's going to be a partnership with the state of Illinois, and we're really excited about it. So we're going to take this and the jobs that we help students work toward, and we're going to take these programs and make them even bigger and better. And these are living wage jobs. These are good jobs. People can own homes. They can raise families.
You can join unions to make a real wage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. Tell the president a little bit about your story.
Yeah, so I've worked in industry for a long time, and 10 years I spent servicing equipment like this. And now with my engineering technology degree from McHenry County College, I get to design and build this type of equipment.
Good for you, man.
Which I just wouldn't have been able to get there on experience alone. You know, the education that I've gotten here has really gotten me to the next level in my career.
My wife is a community college professor, and
Mine too.
Still teaches full time now.
It's amazing.
And it's amazing that what a degree can do. I mean, it makes a gigantic difference. Open doors, gives you opportunities, and you know, there's no reason. We used to invest more in research and development than any country in the world 4 decades ago. Now we're number 8. We were number 1. China's number 2. They were number 9. That's why this program I'm going to talk a little bit about, we can invest significantly more money in research and development to own the 21st century. We're the best folks in the world, and we're just not investing the kind of money we should.
So some of these students are working while they're going to school. Some of them work for Scott Forge. Scott Forge has the largest forgery, forging the largest pieces of steel in the world. In fact, when the Mars rover touched down, it had, what part of the Mars rover came? They made the tires. So they're getting access to one of the greatest companies in the world doing Defense Department contracts, and they're going to school and working at the same time. It's a great model for these folks.
Sure is. Are all of you working now as well?
Yeah, I'm a high school teacher, and I do career and tech education, and I'm
Well, good for you.
manufacturing classes to help my students, eventually be students here.
Good for you.
Hi. Hi. Hello. Hello. I'm doing well. How are you?
What's your name?
I'm Leisha.
Hi, Leisha.
I'm the director of the center.
God love you.
Hi, Mr. President. Such
So
an
nice
honor and pleasure to meet you, Brittany.
Hey, Brittany, who's
Hi.
this?
Lily.
Hi, how you doing? Good. How old are you? 14? 4. I knew there was a 4 in there somewhere.
Of course. Welcome. Very welcome. We're so happy to have you.
Well, I'm happy to be here.
Yes.
How's it going?
We're excited you're here.
I'm excited to be here.
So, Leisha, tell the president a little bit about what we do here.
Okay, so this is the Children's Learning Center. We've been here about 30 years. We primarily meet the needs of our student parents, offering childcare from 15 months up through age 6. And we also have children of MCC employees who bring their children to the center. And then we are a lab site training facility for early childhood education students.
You got it all.
Yeah, and so then we send these really well-prepared early childhood teachers out into the community. And most of the area centers are actively looking for our graduates.
How many
Very
parents
proud.
in here? Pretty good, huh? Well, I tell you what, we were talking about it earlier. Senator Durbin and I, you know, the idea that, you know, that's okay. He gets free reign. He can do whatever he wants. But, you know, I personally was a single parent for 5 years after my wife and daughter were killed, and I had 2 little boys. And I was a U.S. Senator. I was 29 years old, 30 years old, U.S. Senator, and I could not afford child care. But I had a family to help. I had my best friend in the world was my sister. She and her husband moved into my home and helped me raise my kids, my brother, my mom. But people can't make it by themselves. And this is really important. And by the way, being able to, if you're working in the child care center, being able to learn more skills and raise your standards, your ability in the jobs you have is really a big deal. And this woman here, hang on to her, man.
Thank you.
Hang on to her. She knows what she's doing. She knows what she's doing. Well, I'll be darned. You know, one of the things that all of us are trying to do is we have a provision that if any business does what you guys are doing here, they get to write off the cost of setting up the child care center. And so it's an encouragement. And all the data shows, if you're able to take your child to work, particularly in the ages you're talking about, you get increased productivity from the parent. People stay in their jobs. This guy forgot more about this than most of us know. But it really makes a gigantic difference in terms of generating economic growth as well. It's a win-win. And by the way, you know, those of you who are moms, depending on what in here, depending on what your income is, you know, you're about to get a big check. No, not a joke. Because of these people right here. I was able to get past it's a child care tax credit. And it's about time. I have nothing against the wealthy. You want to be a millionaire, billionaire, wonderful. But everybody got to pay their fair share. It's time you guys get a tax break. So guess what? Starting the end of this month, for every child you have under the age of 7, you're going to get $3,600 a year for that. And if you have a child over 7 to 17, you're going to be able to get $3,000. It used to be when you file your taxes, you get to write off $2,000 in, you know, against the tax. If you owed $10,000, you had 2 kids, as dependents, you get to write off 4 of that, so you only owe 6. Well, a lot of people don't have that much money if they're making minimum wage or even twice the minimum wage right now. There's not enough income tax that you pay, so it doesn't come to you. Now the check will actually come to you. So guess what? But before the month is over, those of you who qualify, you're going to get a check for $600 a month between now and the end of the year, and then the remainder of the year you're going to get another $600 until next tax day. And we're trying to get it extended, so we do it. Right? Anyway. And by the way, you know what? You got to take care of mommy, right? Yeah, I know. How old are you? 12? 14?
Yeah.
Oh, 4. Oh, great. Great. Well, anyway, I don't mean to interrupt everything, but thank you. Thanks for what you...
Mitch McConnell says you're in for a heck of a fight on this one.
Mitch McConnell loves our programs. You see what Mitch McConnell said? He told me he wasn't going to get a single vote in order to allow me to get, with the help of everybody here, that $1.9 trillion program for economic growth. Look it up, man. He's bragging about it in Kentucky. It's a great thing for Kentucky. It's getting $4 billion to help Florida. That's amazing. Check out Mitch McConnell. You can even see it on TV. Anyway, thanks. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. Yep. Good.
Thank you. Thank you.